I'm also reading now from the discussion that occurred over Breitbart and Google Ads, and I'm quoting from one of your employees who purportedly posted, "Anyone want to hold their nose and look through Breitbart.com for hate speech?" Why would someone need to hold their nose to do that work?
Congressman, today we have 90,000 employees, and they communicate in forums. As a company, we have allowed freedom of expression, and we don't stand or condone comments expressed in these things. We are very clear about our policies as to how we build our products, and we serve our publishers that way.
Well, if you haven't launched an investigation into any of your employees, because it would take a group of employees to engage in improper conduct, and if those groups of employees are engaging in discussion on your platform, and if one of those platform groups is Resist, and if on that Resist movement site or any other sites in your platform there's discussion of suppressing conservative speech, why would that not be something that you would launch an internal investigation in, publish the reports, sanction those employees that may or may not be engaged in improper conduct, so that we can all have greater comfort in the user experience?
Congressman, first of all, I want to assure you we have checks and balances so that employees, and we not just on this issue, across any issue, we protect the sanctity of our systems, our product development process, and we would do that.
How can I have confidence that you're protecting the sanctity of your system when you don't even know that your employees are getting together on your own company's infrastructure to talk about political activity?
In general, we probably not the most joyous TGIF we have had. Let's face it, most people here are pretty upset and pretty sad because of the election. As an immigrant and a refugee, I certainly find this election deeply offensive, and I know many of you do too.
On top of that, I think all of us would agree this election was particularly hard. There was a lot of rhetoric, and there were a lot of groups targeted. And so I think all of that makes it a very hard cycle, especially with our values.
So for what it's worth, I've been a very long time Hillary supporter. I was at home with friends and family watching the election returns. And as we started to see the direction of the voting, I reached out to someone close to me who was at the Javits Center where the big celebration was supposed to occur in New York City, someone who'd been working on the campaign. And I just sent him a note and said, are you okay? It looks like it's going the wrong way. And I got back a very sad, short text that read, "People are leaving, staff is crying, we're gonna lose." That was the first moment I really felt like we were gonna lose. And it was this massive kick in the gut that we were gonna lose. And it was really painful.
I've been participating in TGIFs for about 10 years from remote offices in New York and London. And I kind of always imagine my first time up here and people else to be good news around Google Geist or something, but here we are. We have also taken a position for the past 10 years with the US government to fix what is a very broken immigration system in this country, and we are going to continue to take that fight forward. So nothing should be changing there in the near term that we can see. The second question is around internal mobility. Can I move to Canada?